Welcome back. We've got a lot to talk about today. We're into the Salacious 16 and a pairing between Old Fitzgerald and Rocky Patel. Welcome to Sticks and Spirits. All right, folks, Salacious 16. We finished the first round of our 32 ranked comedies. We're on to our first movie of the second round, which is Dodgeball and Super Troopers.
You got it.
I actually watched it, but I'm the one who can never remember this stuff. That's fantastic. But a little bit of news. But let's get into first the bourbon and the cigar, because while we're pouring and lighting, I can tell you some of the stuff that's been developing. This is the Old Fitzgerald Bottled and Bond 7-year. Old Fitzgerald, go ahead and pour some, guys. Old Fitzgerald has been around since 1884. First bottles hit in 1889. Other distilleries closed in Prohibition. We've heard this before. This one stayed awake or stayed alive because medicinal purposes. It got a license for medicinal purposes. Then in the 1920s, it was bought by Happy Van Winkle.
Oh, really?
And then the 1950s saw the release of the first Old Fitzgerald's decanter bottle. I'll put a picture of that up on the screen, but most of us are familiar with that. And in 1999, Heaven Hill Distillery bought Bernheim Distillery and with it Old Fitzgerald. All they've done for a long time, since about 2018, is the Bottled Bond Decanter series, which is only a 2 times a year release.
Okay.
This is supposed to be a regular release. Not just every year, but kind of one of those constant releases that should be out there all the time. The MSRP is $60.
Okay. Okay.
Right now, it's going for $129 to $350 on the secondary market.
Really? Wow.
But hold your horses. This is a regular release. It's going to come down. So don't get it now unless you can't stand it, because it's going to be at $60 in the next 6 or 7 months. It's 100 proof, aged 7 years, 68% corn, 20% wheat, 12% malted barley. Its sister is the Heaven Hills Bottled and Bond.
Okay.
But this is more wheated, and that one's more rye. So it's interesting because you like that Bottled and Bond, but you also like rye. So let's see what we got here. Give it a smell.
Smell is great. I absolutely get that wheat.
I think Oz is more of a wheated guy.
Yeah.
Much more.
Yeah.
Look at that color. That is a really golden amber color. I really like that.
Thing is, you're getting that smell from the wheated.
Yes, exactly. Smells good.
You're
I get
getting,
some
you're
nice-
getting the potent smell though.
Some nice spice and some of the warm pit fruits,
Yep.
apricot, peach.
On first taste, Timmy, I get that those ingredients as well.
I agree.
The
deeper
taste
fruits-
isn't as great as the smell, in my opinion.
Honey
No
graham
burn,
crackers.
though. No burn.
Well,
Yeah,
good
no
honey.
burn, no burn.
No initial burn, no lagging burn.
Well, Bottled and Bond is always 100 proof. And I kind of like the idea that, I like the higher proof, but this is a real approachable, because really you get to that 83 proof, which is kind of your standard bourbon.
Okay.
If you like it, that's your thing. That's fantastic. Drink what you like. But this is a nice way to kind of maybe get into that a little bit. It's
You're getting
not
that
too
honey-
strong, but it's got
honey,
flavor.
like a little bit of caramel in there.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever
I'm
had
not
the
smelling it,
Fitzgerald line before.
You're not smelling the caramel.
But you taste it, but you
I
don't
taste it.
smell it. Because I'm
See,
getting
and I'm
more.
the opposite.
I'm getting more of the fruit in the smell.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, 100%. I'm getting more fruity smell. And not fruity. It's just you're getting that like.
sweet almost. Aromatic,
Yeah.
and maybe sweet's not the right word, but
But I think it's a spice and the fruit mixture. You're not. It's like not overly fruity, but you can still smell a fruit essence in there.
yeah.
Pretty spicy though.
I don't mind it. Not my favorite.
I like
Nothing
it.
wrong. Nothing wrong.
Honestly, I think it's great. I like
it's
this.
pretty.
one.
I think it's pretty tasty.
It's very smooth on my palate.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of essence, like floral and the caramel, or maybe almost more of an oakish vanilla. So I like it. I mean, it's definitely approachable.
Approachable
That's a
is
great
a
word.
good word for it. And it's kind of, I don't want to call it light, but as we sit here,
It's light.
in the
That's
sun,
light.
in the warm,
Yeah.
weather,
Yeah.
right? This is something. This can be a summer bourbon.
Absolutely.
This is very light for how molassesy it is.
Yeah, I agree. Well, let me tell you a little bit about this cigar, and just as importantly, this brand. I'm going to give you a better picture on the screen, but this is the Rocky Patel 60.
Sure.
And Silk and Baby, who's going to give us his vote via text later on.
Yep.
Visited the Wild Bill event at the M1 Concourse in Pontiac, Michigan, and Rocky Patel was there. And he was there with a whole lot of his cigars and a briefcase. And if you bought 3 boxes, you got a free briefcase. So we bought 3 boxes because I wanted that briefcase. And Rocky himself said that this is his favorite, the 60, and it's in honor of his 60th birthday.
Okay.
Now, Rocky Patel was a entertainment lawyer in the 1990s who decided to get into cigars. There was a big cigar boom in the 1990s. Hundreds of companies opened, and most of them had closed down. But Rocky stayed through. Rocky's on the road about 300 days of the year, pushing his brand, putting his cigars, at the hands of consumers. And he's done a great job building his brand and the brand of his cigars. Now, he's got 46 current cigar releases.
Wow.
And that's a lot.
Yeah.
And I like Rocky Patel. I appreciate him and what he does for the cigar industry. But when you have that many, they're not all going to be good. And there's a lot of them that I don't like, quite honestly.
Okay.
But his good ones are very good.
Yeah.
So we're going to find out if this is one of the good ones. Again, this is the 60 for his birthday, which was 2 years ago. It's a 96 rated by Cigar Aficionado.
Okay.
It's a Nicaraguan cigar. He's got farms in both Nicaragua and Honduras. Big operation. With a San Andres wrapper from Mexico and a Nicaraguan filler, aged 2 years after it's rolled.
Okay.
And it's a $17 to $18 cigar. So you guys are already started. Go talk about it. I'm going to go ahead and light up.
Very earthy.
Very earthy.
I love the box cut though.
Yeah, I mean, I like the box cut. I'm not, indifferent, whatever. I like Rocky Patels. I started out liking Rocky Patels. The Decades are one of my favorites when I started. Now I've educated myself and grown as a cigar smoker, and I prefer something a little bit heavier. This is a lot better than the Decade.
Yeah.
Different cigar, though. Completely different cigar. I like this. It's very earthy. Here, you want?
Yeah, I'm having a wind problem. Thanks.
Yeah. That one won't have a wind problem.
It's earthy, but it's not overwhelmingly earthy.
No, it's not like overpowering.
It's not too heavy.
No, but I like it. I mean, I could smoke it. I wouldn't.
It's a very good blend. It's a very palatable, smoother draw on it for me.
There's a little coffee hint in there.
Yeah.
Coffee notes in there.
So the Java, not that he's intended to do it that way. I get it too. The Java brand, which is very coffee forward,
Mhm.
is actually a Rocky Patel brand.
Okay.
It doesn't go under the Rocky Patel name.
Okay.
This is a good smoke.
It is. It's tasty. Funny thing is, I'm not getting a lot of like other flavors than earthy, oaky, and a little bit of coffee in there. I'm not getting a whole lot else out of it.
I'm not either.
It immediately reminded me of the American Dodgeball Association of America, which is one of our 2 movies.
Yep.
The first of our Sweet 16, but I called it Salacious 16 because that's what they called the last 16 in the Dodgeball movie. So just trying to stay consistent. It is fun. Let's start. Which movie do you want to talk about first? Super Troopers or Dodgeball?
Well, this is a little bit different. This is the start of our second round.
Yeah,
I mean,
Correct.
so
These
Bear with us.
movies have already won.
Yes.
yes.
So
All right.
I don't know about you guys. As I went into this round, the matchups are going to get better.
Yes.
I have changed, I think, what some of my criteria is going to be. And I am strictly going to, my ultimate vote is going to come down to which movie did I laugh more at? That's going to be
That's fair.
a movie might be better than
Right.
one, but which movie did I laugh and from the comedic side of things, find funny?
So are you watching it with tally marks? Or you're just like at the end, you're like, wow, I really laughed a lot of
And it's still really hard. I rewatched Super Troopers.
Yes,
because
yeah.
I had only seen that once, and I wanted to. I've seen Dodgeball many times. Vince Vaughn I've said it, is one of my favorite actors.
Yep.
But
One of the movies, if I ever see it or if it comes across my screen like Netflix or anything, I have to watch it. So I've watched that one probably 3 or 4 times since the last one. The other one I have not.
I think one of
And I'm starting to wonder if we're on the same page of which movie
It might
that
be.
is.
It might be.
one of the criteria for me is if it's going to get boring watching that many times, maybe it's not that fun.
Well,
Yep,
I
and
think
that's
there's,
true- and that's
there
true
could be a lot of
statement,
truth to that.
You're that's definitely a true statement.
But Silky has a comment about the beginning of Super Troopers I'd like you to repeat because it's so true.
I mean, for me, and I voiced it clearly, is that Super Troopers opening sequence is one of the funniest ones for me
100%.
across the board, and
Yeah,
it's just
sure.
because it's very unexpected. It's I think it's in your face comedy,
Yes.
and it just opens up and it grabs your attention right away to the point where you are freaking out, man. I mean, but where they just keep showing up and they're messing with these kids, and then the chases on that you think is this whole thing, and turns out it's one of them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just constantly
Yeah.
back. You just are surprised at where they're taking the turns in the movie.
Yeah.
And it's just, I love it.
You're fast.
The job they did in Super Troopers, it is so you're laughing the entire time of that movie.
And fun fact, as of this taping, they have started Super Troopers 3.
Yes.
Yes.
So while I'm not the biggest proponent of Super Troopers 2, but I'm hoping 3 is where they make a comeback on sequels,
Agreed.
which, can be.
I want to know, Shum. So we started this whole thing because you hadn't seen anything.
Very true.
Because you are a virgin to comedy.
At least to adult comedy.
Adult comedy.
Maybe just a virgin of movies.
I mean, I know you watched Monty Python in elementary school.
Yes. And shenanigans.
If you say shenanigans one more time.
What's that restaurant you?
With all that goofy shit
That's
on
one
the
of
wall.
my, we always have said since we started this, golf course lines that we drive. Shenanigans is now that's my go-to.
We have a
Shenanigans Club
Yeah,
right now.
yes.
Super Troopers is a really funny movie. I enjoyed it watching it on Thursday night.
Yeah.
Very much.
Did you want to go for a mustache ride?
I mean, and the subtle things even, and if it's not overly subtle, but when they're going up to everybody going, "Ah, let me see your license registration, meow.
That was great.
Can you say
And I mean, they say meow
Yeah.
before you picked up on it
Yes.
that they're saying meow. Then you got the typical Farva or Bigham that says, yeah, you say meow, I can say Jafar.
It's just nonstop laughter.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good. Should we go on from there to
Yeah,
dodgeball?
Let's do it.
but dodgeball is, I mean,
That's what I said.
if you're gonna have two big strong comedies going after each other, these two are top tier. Because dodgeball is another one that we quote all the time. It's hilarious. I mean, from start to finish, it's pretty damn funny. I mean, there's some lull spots in there when they try to put some little bit of romance in there, but it's funny.
Again,
But she was bisexual, so even that's a little funny.
That is funny.
Okay, so kind of off of the same thing with Super Troopers. Dodgeball brings you those hidden things that they pop up that
Yeah.
you weren't expecting, that you didn't see coming. From the unicorns in her place.
Oh,
He
sweet
walks-
Barbara.
Yeah. The lines like you said, nobody makes me drink bleed my own blood.
Yep.
But he goes and jumps on the back of the scooter
Yep.
with
Yep.
what's his
Michelle.
Michelle.
His fitness considered the air.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
It's just there's so many twists and turns in both. Like you said, putting these two up against each other is
It's-
such a thing.
And so much foreshadowing at the same time. Like they meet the Amber and her boyfriend.
Oh.
Get bat helmet.
Yep.
Don't worry, he's gonna fall off fall off the roller coaster, break every bone in his body. My cousin Ray did it, boom, dead. Then he falls off and breaks every bone in his body. Right? Hey, as long as they got Patches O'Houlihan and the luck of the Irish, I guess anything's possible. And then he gets killed by 2 tons of irony. Well, the luck of the Irish sign falls and kills Patches O'Houlihan.
Or when they get their uniforms and it's the wrong S&M outfits.
You must be dead.
You must be dead.
And the number of Super Troopers had Linda Carter, right? But
Yeah.
the number of big
Cameos?
time cameos.
Yes.
David
Yes.
Hasselhoff,
Yeah.
Chuck Norris, Lance
Shatner.
Armstrong,
Oh, Lance.
Bill
That
Shatner.
was great.
When Lance Armstrong before the scandal.
Yes.
He was in there. And
Yes.
When I thought about quitting and blah, blah, blah.
And when I had, brain, lung, and tissue cancer all at the same time. Well, I'm sure this won't haunt you forever.
One of the lines we quote all the time. That's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how this plays out.
Okay. To be fair, like Jason Bateman.
And
Yeah.
Gary Cole.
And Gary Cole. Like those, ESPN The Ocho became an actual thing a couple times a year because of the
They're
movie
still doing
ESPN
it.
The Ocho.
I'm surprised they haven't released Obscure Sports Quarterly because of that.
Hey, Mike.
I believe we were
I believe we were speaking about this. Watching
ESPN
the Ocho.
Yes. Watching darts
Kickball.
and
Kickball.
yeah, kickball.
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 Didn't know there was a professional kickball league,
Nope.
but hey, there is.
Now we know.
Yeah, that's like putting these two up against each other is a very. I mean, they're two big juggernauts when it comes to our style of comedy. that
Especially
we
in your
love.
face
Yes,
laughter.
yes.
Right? The big gags.
Yes, they are.
Is this really necessary? Necessary? Is it necessary to drink around here?
No,
No, but it's
do it.
there. And I like to do it. I do it anyway. I like to do
You
it.
can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. I
You
mean,
got to get angry. I'm not an angry person. Wham! Are you angry now?
I mean, there's
So
so much.
pirate.
We have a pirate on Real Team.
Pirate Steve.
Pump up his crotch to go meet all the women. Like, that's
And Vince Vaughn is one of my favorite actors. He does his role, he does such a good job in those roles.
Yeah, he does.
It's a tough vote.
Oh man,
before we get to the vote,
all right.
where are we at with these guys? The cigar and the bourbon.
What are you trying to say?
I'll tell you the cigar is it's getting more flavorful the further I get into it.
Yeah, so you're into the second, third, and I agree with you. But I think the bourbon with
It's
this
great.
choice going with that cigar,
It's a great pair.
it's a great pairing.
Yes.
It is because this has so many of the sweeter, lighter notes, and this is more heavy, not heavy, but like earthier.
Yeah.
Like
Yes,
I think they pair well.
they almost balance each other out.
Wow.
And especially on a cube. Now you guys are drinking it neat.
I love it. I love this neat. I think honestly, I've tried yours on the cube.
Yeah.
I would drink this neat over cube any day.
See, I like it better colder it gets for me personally.
Absolutely.
I'm liking it better now.
Yeah, but that's because you like to put stuff in your bourbon.
Yeah.
No, I put bourbon in my. Yeah, that's fine. Thanks.
Manhattans.
Which is
Take it
not,
back.
there is nothing wrong with that because I love my Manhattans and old fashions.
Right.
But since we've been doing this, I drink a lot more bourbon neat now than I ever did. And it was always with the cube, and I've been doing a lot more neat, and I get so many different flavor profiles now that I'm drinking it more neat, or I'm drinking it neat more often. I can pull so much more out of the bourbon than I would when I watered it down with the ice cube.
Yeah, true. So my opinion of this bourbon is it's actually pretty straightforward. At MSRP at $60, this is a great buy.
Yeah, I would agree.
Sure.
Wait for it.
Yes.
It's not $120.
It's not worth $150. It's not worth $200. But this is going to be, I say again, a regular release that you're going to see in your regular liquor stores and your bars soon enough. And at that MSRP, this is a really good buy.
This is a solid, and it's weird to say, solid summer bourbon.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%.
Because it's not heavy, it's not in your face, it doesn't have that burn, it's smooth, it has a lot of flavor in it.
But it's got some of the lighter fruit,
Yes,
floral.
yes.
It's not a heavy oaked flavor.
Yeah. For the $60, this thing would be in my basement all day
Yeah,
long.
100%.
Now, Timmy, quick question.
Yep.
When you say regular release, what does that exactly mean?
That means they're constantly distilling it, constantly bottling it, constantly distributing it,
Okay.
as opposed to their decanter series. They release it 2 times a year.
Yep.
And it's a limited number, and when that limited number is gone, they're gone.
Okay. So this is maybe every other month or quarterly release.
No, once it's out, you should see it constantly. You should always see it in your
Interesting.
liquor store.
Yeah,
once,
I will look for
once they catch up, you should see it all the time.
Okay.
So Weiss, when you find these in those random liquor stores, buy a few of
Buy a
them and I'll
couple,
pay you for it.
Fair enough.
Just like you shared the sweet.
Just like the sweet weed I got in my
Who
basement.
said we're not sharing?
No,
I have 2 bottles at home. Let's go.
That
Of
means-
this?
No,
sweet weed.
Sweet weed.
And the cigar, I agree. As I get more into it, the flavors are better.
Price point.
$17, $18. So
I like
it's a little heavy for the price point. I think it's a good cigar.
It's a great cigar. Just
Yeah.
If it was even 13 or 14,
I was gonna say, what's a decade going for?
oh, see, a decade goes for $8 or $9.
I'll say 7, 8.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, It's definitely better than a decade, but I don't know if it's $10.
Oh, I would buy this over a decade in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Now,
It's only
because
for
it's not-
$10.
Yes, $10 over it, I would buy this in a heartbeat. But for the $18, we all know what I'm going to buy.
I'd rather
for
go-
$18.
Right.
Well, and I'd rather go to the 2020.
Yeah.
Like, it's not in that top.
Always
tier.
remember this when we talk about MSRP of our cigars, especially. We're talking about the price of a single stick.
Yep.
And when you go to your local brick and mortar cigar shop, support them. Or, because it's real, it's there. If you go to an online shop like JR's or Cigar International or Famous Smokes,
Mhm.
and you're willing to buy a box,
Yeah, fair
you're
price.
going to get a better price.
Yeah.
And you're going to get usually a considerably
Okay.
better price. Like,
I would buy these as a
maybe
box.
15%.
Yeah, I would buy these as a box. I don't think I'd buy these individually. Like I could probably you probably buy these as a box for 150.
See, 20 of them.
Oh, I'm saying 20, 10 of them. I was thinking 10
And
because
10,
mine
you
come in
get,
10.
10, you'd get them 140, 150 bucks.
Yeah, 20 of them, you get them for 3.
Yep.
I would do a box of these before I went and bought them one at a time.
And but just so you know, one of the things that we do all the time is we buy a box and split it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Split up the cost and split up the cigars so that we're getting a better single price point.
Yep.
But not one person is sitting on a box of cigars that they may or may not like or they're spending too much for. Because only one of us has 1,000 cigar humidor in their basement. So
We'll let you guess. Put it in the comments.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe. And make sure to comment which one has the humidor that holds 1,000 cigars.
so
Literally.
Time to vote.
it's a good combination. It's a great bourbon at
It is.
MSRP.
It is.
It's a really good cigar, maybe a slight bit pricey, but I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's vote. Oh, nope.
No, I want to backtrack a little bit. We talked about the bourbon landscape right now, and like this one's bottled in bond, which is going to be a regular release, but typically bottled in bond is not always a to-go release, is it?
No,
like
no,
when Hip
no.
Bottle and Bond's always released.
Bottle and bond is only about, it's got to be made at the same place, bottled at the same place, single year. It's got to be aged at least 4 years. It's got to be 100 proof. That's
Okay.
it. That's the list. Should we go to the
I
vote?
want to edit that out.
Let's go to the
All
vote.
right, so
All right.
We're going to start down with you. So where are you going?
you know what? I prefer to start
All
the
right.
other way.
Well, we know.
I think I know where
Ours
I'm
is easy.
going.
I think I know where I'm landing.
I actually appreciate you said anything nice about dodgeball. So.
It's Super Troopers for me, 100%.
I told you my criteria.
Yep.
Super Troopers for me.
Dodgeball.
I'm going dodgeball. I thought it was a better movie.
Yeah, and I'm going Super Troopers. I it just holds a place in my heart that I cannot stop.
Can I get a liter of cola?
Oh my god! Yes. And then when he jumps over the counter,
Jumps over cola. Oh my god.
burger for a cup.
Burger for a cup.
So
Hold the
3-2
spit.
Super Troopers right now.
3-2 Super Troopers. Now let's talk about what we're going to watch next week. So The Hangover and Robin Hood Men in Tights.
All right.
Let's go with that.
Interesting matchup.
That is a very interesting.
That is because they are way different.
Way different. Whereas I feel like these were two
Very
very
similar.
similar with ensemble casts
Yes.
that had to work together.
Yep.
Yep.
And now we're going to go to a completely different genre of.
Can I already vote? I already know what I'm voting for.
Well, we've taken some time off over the summer, vacations and things to do. We're back. We'll start doing regular releases now because it's Labor Day. Not filming it, but we're going to do the releases as soon as Labor Day hits. So appreciate your patience with us. Hope you'll pick us back up. Like us, subscribe us, see us on YouTube. Make your comments. You see what's coming. Let us know what you think the next movie should be. But until next time, keep your sticks lit and keep your spirits high.
What are we doing?
Cheers!